I'm on the internet looking a mess, but this was the best book that I read this year. It was so good, and I just finished it last week. I tried to stretch it out because I really fell in love with the characters on this one. The main character, Katya. Katya, to me, she felt so real. She felt so. This is how I'm going to do reviews because I'm not a book reviewer, but I've been reading books and I kind of want to talk about them. So I'm not sure if I'm doing it in the way that other people are doing it, but I don't care. So I connected with the characters in this book more than anything. Katya, she was. Loved her. I loved her. She was a strong black woman, which is like, dang. And I felt so bad because she had the weight of the world on her shoulders, and she held it, but then also she expressed herself. She would cry when she needed to. She would lean on people when she needed to. So it's like, dang, on one hand, she is a strong person, but on the other hand, she was learning to be vulnerable, and I love that about her. And then Pee-wee and Chad, they had my heart. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, Chad, if you read it, you know. But like, so here's the basis of the story. Katya is the director of a group home for boys, and this is set in, I think, the late 1960s in North Carolina. So these are boys who are delinquents, boys who don't have family, boys with behavioral issues, and they can't be placed. Otherwise, boys that would be lost in the system, you know, those type of kids. But Katya comes in. She's been working there for years. She is loved. She runs it a tight ship, but like everybody loves her because she stands on business. She's really respectful of others and herself. I love the boundaries that she has. Like, I feel like I learned a lot from Katya. I'm cold. I feel like I learned a lot from Katya. And the one thing was love. Like, there's a love story in there, and oh my God. And also in the midst, it's like, so she has these two brothers who are they were in the war. Let me see which war it was. The Vietnam War. She has these two brothers, twin brothers, close brothers, obviously, who were lost. They were missing. So a portion of the book is her and her mom, because she lives with her mom. Her mom, you know, worried about the brothers. One actually does end up being found, and he's in the majority of the story, and I'm not gonna say the rest about the other because you don't know about the other brother for a long time in the book. So I don't know if that was a spoiler, but anyways, it's just a sweet story. It's a good book. I loved it a lot. I highly suggest it. Like I said, it was my top book of the year so far, and I hadn't been a reader for a while. I've always loved reading, but now I'm just like back into my love of reading. So I'm gonna try to do some reviews because I know the girls are looking to start reading, you know? And I'm in a book club, as you guys probably, if you're on my page, you know I'm in a book club, but outside of the books that we read, I think our last book was Legendborn, which I'm not reviewing that one because I didn't like that one. I'm sorry. I struggled, and it made it worse because I was reading this while I was reading Legendborn, and it was like, dang, I'm going from this good ass book to this book that I'm just like, what? But people love it. It's a cult favorite. I don't care about no cult favorites. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I love this. I suggest this. Get this. This was so good. I'm going to look at more of Angela Jackson Brown's work, because if you can connect me with a character and the story, you got me. If all her writing is on par with Untethered, she has a fan for life. I promise you that. Get the book.